Got it. I beat you. Hey, this is the July 3rd outreach meeting, Ortelius outreach meeting. This should be our last meeting before our August break, since we're just doing one meeting in July and this is the 3rd. So we're going to have some time off, like 8 weeks almost. Getting back into September, the things to think about will be Hactoberfest. Steve has worn the shirt to remind us all. Actually, I had my Hactoberfest shirt on too, and I went and changed. So we wouldn't look alike. But anyway, I should change my that is what we are focused on between now and then. And I think the only other things that we really need to chat about would be any social posts that we need to do. If anybody has any interest in writing a blog through the summer, or Sasha, if you have any thoughts on guac and what you guys are doing there, if there's anything that we could do during the summer on that.
Okay, cool.
And I'm going to be, so on Friday, I figured out the front end framework that we'll use. And this was recommended to by, I can't think of his name now. But we're going to use Svelte. Joseph, sorry. Joseph's over in Ghana. So he recommended that we take a look at Svelte. I dropped the link in chat. I played with it on Thursday and Friday, and it's a component driven front end. So basically you create snippets of code, and that ends up being your how you pull together the front end. So I thought Riot.js was going to work, and when I got into it further, they did not have the libraries, weren't well-rounded, put it that way. There are a bunch missing. Now Svelte will interact with a Google project called Material UI. So I dropped the link in for the tutorials for Svelte for people to take a look at it and kind of go from there. So what's going to happen is I'm going to work on updating all of the issues for the backend pieces. We have the issues out there that assign the bounties. And again, we're going to be all in Golang, and I'm going to build out the front end side issues. We have a couple out there, but I have to assign bounties, and I'm going to work with David who's in San Francisco to get things rolling on that front. So I still owe you, Sasha, the Helm chart stuff. Get that sorted out for the new version.
No worries, Steve.
But we'll get there because we'll have to have that for people to deploy and kind of do their unit testing with. So we'll definitely be, once I get, it's something minor, something like the version tag or something like that isn't getting updated correctly. But we'll definitely be doing Ortelius 11 in the box for the development.
That can come later. It's not like, because you still got to, I mean, the most important thing was getting this framework, right? Is this a framework, right? This Svelte?
Yeah, that's the front end framework.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Oh, and then I did look in the back end.
Like.
Yeah, it is. It has like a templating. It's kind of they talk. What was it? It's a cross between they kind of describe it as a lightweight version of React.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's not as quite complicated as React.
Oven, are you skydiving?
Arvin, you're breaking up, or as Sasha pointed out, it sounds like you're skydiving.
Oh, okay. My network is weak.
No problem.
No worries, Oven.
Tracy, did you have anything like on Hootsuite that you needed to cover?
I
Or
need
did
to
you need-
schedule time with Simon Narvin, but I'm not going to do it until September. I'm continuing to keep Hootsuite updated. I've got stuff. I have a lot of things that I have booked out through the course of this next 2 months. So it would be great if I could get more technical blogs out there, share, things that would be interesting to share with other people. Just about technology in general. I think that's a good place to be sure we're trying not to be always self-serving and blogging about what other blogs we see that we like. That's one area that I continue to need help with. And so Arvin, that would be something that I could look to you and Simon to do. But other than
I
that,
will do it.
everything's out.
Cool. Oh, the CDF TOC members. It looks like I saw an email come through over the weekend. It looks like Andrea and Brad are no longer on the TOC.
Andrea Fertoli?
Yeah.
No, he got reelected.
No.
I saw the email and Andrea's name was on there.
It said thanks for our past contributors. That was
Let me look.
our outgoing contributors to the TOC.
Yeah.
But you were on there, Steve, I saw, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. It comes through on that weird group's email server, so I never know how accurate it is. Because it like repeats the same message over and over.
Hmm.
Sometimes, like when someone replies to something, you get the whole email chain. That's kind of annoying. Probably just my settings in that.
Well, Andrea just sent another meeting invite for CDO at SIG events.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of SIG events, while you're looking for the CDF TOC.
Okay, it says, congratulations, new TOC project representatives, Alan Dong, Andrea Fertoli, Mark Waite, and you. I have the social media card she asked us to send out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll show you.
So we must have lost Brad then on the TOC.
Hmm.
Brad.
Boy.
Yeah, I don't think he was on it very often anyways with his time, right?
Yeah, I don't know. That's like I said, I saw this thing come through on the list server, so don't listen to me. I haven't had enough coffee.
So I'll share my screen.
You need a holiday, Steve. You need
That's
summer
what was sent
vacation.
out.
Yeah, I saw that. Was the one I saw.
Tecton,
Yeah.
Ortelius, and Jenkins.
Yeah.
So Brad, I don't know what Brad, I wonder what Brad was representing before.
I don't know. That's why I gotta, let me look at my Gmail real quick. See if I can find it. Anyway, so speaking of CD events, I did look into the back end side of things. That including basically I looked at whether we could use cloud events for as a replacement for our REST API. So we'd still have REST stuff, but it'd be all in the cloud event format. I don't think it's going to buy us anything because when you look at the CD events, they do like they typically have 3 events. They have like a queued event, they have a starting event, and they have a finished event. So I don't think that style is going to work for us. So I think it's just sticking with the regular REST API. Here it is.
This first looks great, eh? Thanks, Arvin, for that other link.
Yeah, it looks like, so there's like a base, and then there is so it looks like there's a base dev kit, and then there is going to be the add-on, which is the Svelte kit. And then the Svelte kit, you'll see also there's another one that's kind of aligned with that, and that's going to be the material AI. So here's the one. Oh, this is governing board. Here, let me share my screen. Screen sharing duels today. So this is the this is where I saw outgoing members. So this is for
That's
the
weird.
the governing board then?
The CB, yeah, that's the governing board.
Okay. So that's where I saw
voting
that.
CDF governing voting members nominate here election cycle. Thank you for our outgoing representative for your service this year. Okay.
So okay, so I knew there was something happening, but it was for the governing board level. All right.
It is very confusing because it says on the top, committed representative nominations are open.
Why don't they just have a real-time page, like on the site? These are the governing board members. These are the other people, the TSC.
Yeah, it's a lot going on all at once.
Just got a one page. You can see all the people in one page. Done.
Yeah, just two lists. Not even
Yeah,
pictures.
two lists. Ooh, yeah, just two lists. Like Steve's.
I didn't even see that nomination for governing board reps.
Yeah,
June
that's why I said
30th.
this list server thing, this groups IO can be annoying because I never.
Huh.
Well, wait, what did it say?
Because it wouldn't even been held. Nominate here means nominate now. So
right.
How do they
So
know?
we get to nominate until July 10th.
Yeah. So how do they know that these are outgoing members? Because they're not going to get reelected, or they don't.
Because of their term limits.
Okay.
So yeah, I just checked. Am I audible clearly?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. The Svelte is only the front-end framework, and it does not give anything related to backend. But the Svelte kit also provided SSR, which is server-side rendering. The Svelte kit is built on top of Svelte, and which is a full stack framework. So we provide both functionality of both front-end and backend.
Cool.
And I shared another link, which is the material UI for Svelte. So like they provide us the front-end UI toolkit, either the custom component that we can use in our projects.
Yeah, that's exactly the material UI that I was talking about. So, and they have some nicely done, nicely professional laid out objects and stuff. So it'll all be consistent, not like, you know, like with like a jQuery UI, you get some components made by one person, another component made by another person, and they may not stylistically all look the same. You know, but they have the functionality it needs, so you mix them together and you get this weird looking. With the material UI, they spent a lot of time on being consistent. Oh, that's the other cool thing is it does server side. Svelte does this server side rendering. So it'll actually, on the server side, it'll actually generate your HTML on the fly with everything all together and all your JavaScript kind of like optimized. So when it gets pushed over to the browser side, it's really fast.
Okay. So guys, can we get back on the outreach topics?
Yep.
Sasha, do you want to run for this?
You want to be the governing board for the CDF?
Do I want to be on the governing board for the CDF?
Yep. They meet once
What
a
do I
quarter.
have to do on there?
Show up for another meeting. Another meeting
Oh.
that you get to.
Oh, that's
all.
easy. Must I just talk crap? Okay, perfect.
I think we should nominate you then.
Okay, nominate me. I'll go. Yeah, cool.
Okay.
If Steve and Tracy think I'm good for it, then I believe you. I'll go.
I will.
Yeah.
I think you will be perfect for it.
You're getting the hang of these.
Yeah, no, you got it, Sasha.
You're getting the hang of all these meetings. So.
Oh, thanks, man.
What
And
email-
you got your little otter pilot taking notes for you, so you're all set.
I got that from Brian. I
Sasha,
can't take the credit.
what email should we use for you?
You can just use. Must I use my company email address? Is that better?
It doesn't
Is
matter
it more,
to them.
is
just
it more
which one.
professional?
No, it doesn't matter because you're going to get added to a vote.
Oh, just use my Gmail then.
Okay,
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm going to nominate you right now, so I don't forget
Oh,
about it.
thanks. Well, I have to add to the my CDF award somehow. I have to make it work now. I have to say thank you back, right? So I might as well join it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And who do you work for now?
I work for a company called One Solutions. I1 Solutions, sorry. I1 Solutions. I keep forgetting that.
One Solution.
I1. So the I, one,
Yeah.
and then solutions. Yeah.
The number one solutions.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm learning lots of IBM stuff.
Oh, Sasha, speaking of that, what was the that site that you and Arvin were working with to find gigs?
Upwork. Yeah, I replied
Upwork.
back to that person. Yeah. No,
Okay.
It works well now.
All right. Well, that
Uh.
person's my niece.
Really?
Yeah.
No way. That's so cool. Well, I hope she can get good work on there, huh?
Yeah. So she's just out of university and she's looking for work. So
Yeah, it's a good way to go, huh?
From which university?
University of Iowa. She graduated.
I
Yeah,
know
so-
an alumni from Iowa who is in Morningstar. So if you
Morningstar?
want, I can share. Yes.
Cool.
And I know one who is in Adobe company. She is from the Washington University, so I can share the details.
Yeah. So she's on Discord. So it's Taylor E is her handle, I think.
Cool.
So you could just drop her a note, Arvin.
I responded to her in the
Okay.
Discord there. I saw her. She pinged me. It's got like a skeleton, I remember, as
Yeah.
the
Yes.
profiling. I just remember the pictures.
Yeah.
I'm super. I can remember. Give me a picture. I'll remember it. No problem.
That's
Don't get
funny
me-
because you said that because I took a picture of her computer, which has that skeleton laying down in it with this G-force over it. And I thought it was hilarious. And
I thought it was
took a
classic.
picture
I was
and
like, I can't forget it now.
I know. I was like, no, post that. She's like, don't you think it should be something professional? And I was like, no,
No, I thought it was very professional. I liked it.
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, I remember it straight away, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, hey, somebody with a skeleton ping me. Cool.
Exactly.
All right, cool. Hi, Simon.
Hey,
Hey,
Sam.
Simon.
Hello, Sasha. Hello, Tracy.
Hey, Sam.
Hello, Arvind.
I
So
Please
we're
go-
we're just getting close to wrapping up. Do you have anything from your side?
Yes, I think it's pending appreciation to you, Steve, for wonderful workshop on CD Foundation.
Yeah. Did we get the video produced yet?
Yes, this is actually a live stream on YouTube channel on CD Foundation. And
Okay.
we
So
look at- so basically, this will be live stream on same day when you host it on Zoom. So these
Okay.
are already been there.
okay, because I want to add that to our playlist on our Ortelius YouTube channel.
Yes, absolutely, sure. I think like one thing I'm thinking like, why not you can produce a blog post on the workshop you actually did, and then we actually post it on the Ortelius website.
Yeah, I'll have to see what we have, if we have something close.
Yeah, that is it's just a very shorter version, not a very big
Yeah.
version.
Because I converted the slides into a PDF and I shared those with to a few people that were on the session. And then also I sent the PDF to Michelle. I think it was
Yes.
Michelle. No, Roxanne. Roxanne.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes,
I work with too many people at the Linux Foundation. So
yes, I know. I
so
think like it's
so I don't
it-
know if she's posted the PDF slides anywhere yet.
I believe it's on the website, on the CD Foundation website, where
Okay.
the link to the slide. So they actually updated the YouTube link and all things in there. Now we need to add this into the Ortelius website as well. That's very important. I can make use of Chat GPT to draw some initial sketches, and then I share with you so you can actually add more of that.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if you could do the take the transcript from the YouTube and send it through chat and see what it produces. I wonder if you can download a transcript from YouTube.
Yes, it can be doneable, but I think like I will ping you in few days. Like we have to publish this on the website.
Okay.
Another thing I need to add in here is I will be selected as a program committee member for reviewing CFP for KubeCon.
Nice.
Is there anyone from Ortelius have submitted a CFP?
Good.
No, not yet.
We haven't, we don't usually, excuse me, it's too big. We usually don't go to KubeCon. I know everybody wants us to go, but I encourage anybody else to go.
Well, I think KubeCon's in Chicago this year.
Nice.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know what the dates are.
It's November 6th and 7th.
And when are call for papers?
So call for paper actually closed, and I'm actually reviewing the submission from the CFP.
Got it.
So I'm
No,
checking like
we did not submit. We did not. It's
It's
just
just
too
too
big of a
big.
show. It's yeah.
awesome. And there's another conference that my company is actually hosting during KubeCon as a co-located event. That's called Multi-Tenancy Con.
Cool.
Multi-tenancy. So Steve, do you think we actually live in the multi-tenancy space?
Not really. We yeah, not really. That's not our specialty, is the multi-tenancy spot. You know, with the new version, you could almost kind of consider us to be multi-tenancy because of the IPFS NFT storage and the blockchain kind of puts us into the multi-tenancy world, but it's not your traditional multi-tenancy saying I run, you know, part on AWS, part on my in-house OpenShift, and another part on, you know, desktops running inside of a company. So we're not the traditional multi-tenancy like that.
Yes, I got it. So there's two more avenues. Like there's one is called App Developer Con and one is called Backstage Con. These CFPs are still open.
Okay. Can you drop the info in the Discord for those?
Yes, absolutely.
The links and when they close?
I think they all will be closed on August 8th.
Okay.
So I think considering the backstage stuff, I think like some of us should be submitting on the Backstage Con.
Yeah, and we may want to ping Brad about that as well. And just let him know that there's a call for papers on that front. He may not be aware of those.
Oh, got it. And Tracy, do you see any other conference being actually happening in the next few months?
She just picked up a phone call, but as far as I know, it's pretty quiet. From everything, like you said, is going to be in the fall.
Got it. So do we leverage another webinar on OpenSSF?
I don't know what's happening on the OpenSSF front because they are struggling with getting organized around the outreach because it's being micromanaged really heavily. So they're trying to figure out, because people are submitting blogs and they have like 15, 20 people are reviewing a single blog, and then they reject it because people don't like the topic for some reason for a blog. But a blog should be open and just, ideas. So the open SSF, I think, who is it? Is it Omar? I can't remember. No. The new GM for the open SSF is working through getting some stuff streamlined so things aren't quite as micromanaged.
Yeah, it sounds like they're treating it like a university paper too much.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a university paper.
Yeah.
Yes, and Steve, just another one. Do you think like we can tag team with Red Hat for Amorphous?
Yes, I don't know what they do for outreach. I know, talk to Sergio and ask Sergio what they have going on for us getting more publicity inside of Red Hat.
Yes, I think they usually host webinar. There are other partners, other open source communities. So they're very much open to it. So I think Sergio, I definitely think Sergio or Andrew Pollock who can help us get there.
Yeah, Andrew's really hard to get a hold of, just because he's flying around the world so much. But the other one would be Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie, okay.
Anne-Marie Fred, who's on our board.
Yes, I believe I have an email. I know her email as well. So I can circulate as well.
Yeah,
So
ask like you said, take the Red Hat list and just put it out there and ask, how do we get more? Is there a way to do like a joint webinar, or what type of outreach we can do with Red Hat?
Yes, surely. I think I would definitely will ping Anne-Marie on that. Absolutely, absolutely. So thank you. I think that's all from my side. And meanwhile, I saw only Sasha is wearing hat and jacket in July.
I'm actually going I'm going even one step further. I'm wearing a hippie poncho from Portugal.
Well, how cold is it now, Sasha?
It's cold, man. Check, yeah. Here's what I'm wearing. It's like a poncho
Nice.
from Portugal. Yeah, it's nice. It's been like maximum 14, 12 degrees. That's
Oh.
cold for me.
Yeah.
That's not cold for you. Yeah.
Oh no, it's hotter here.
Yeah, I want to go there. I like the heat.
It's so hot.
So Simon, Arvin, have you started monsoon season yet?
Yes, it started. So we expected 3 more rainy days coming up for tomorrow. But usually it's very unexpected weather. Like sometime it's 38, 39, 40. What? And the other day is a swing of monsoon rains coming up.
Yeah.
But it's very hot, to be honest with you. This part of the world is getting hotter in summer.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think so too. It's getting hot. If your summers are that hot, I can't imagine what mine's going to be like.
Oh my God.
Yeah, our monsoons are, just because where we are in the States, we actually get a monsoon pattern. And
really? That's interesting.
Yeah, so we get in the afternoon, the heat from up north will suck in the moisture, and then we'll get rains for like an hour, half hour. It's not like the downpours, but it is rain for us. And that's just starting our monsoons.
Yes, I think that in our country, there's a lot of the mountaineering is there. So I'm very close to the mountains. Whenever there's crosses 40 or 41, the next few hours, the next few days, the rain popping up. And that's the advantages of the mountains. Other than that, it's very difficult to 41, 38. It's cruel weather.
That's hot.
Yeah, definitely.
No, that's seriously hot.
Those big swings.
But whenever I saw Sasha wearing jacket and hats in July, I thought I should be in South Africa.
I know. It's cold here, man. Whenever I
right,
hear
anybody
monsoon,
else?
I hear flood.
Yeah. Anybody else have anything?
Nah, that's all good.
All right, cool. All right, we'll talk
Thank
to you.
you.